Hello, everyone. Hello, Panda. Hello, chat. Hello, panel or players. Good to see you again. We have Chris in there. We have Ralph in there. We have Jeff. We have Panda. That's probably it. Everybody else is saying hi to those peoples, but a lot of chat going on. Oh, Johnny G. Can't forget.
Oh, Johnny's there. Hi, Johnny.
He missed the Lego show, but we are here for the virtual show. So a lot has happened in a month that we have not played Critical Bricks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're back. We're doing this VECNA high-level play, but we took a break for a certain convention in Brick Slopes, Colorado. Larry and Nikki, thanks for putting on a cool show. You are.
When can I buy my next ticket?
Yeah. Eric was there. But Steve was the only one not there from our Critical Bricks show, and Kevin Wagner. But Wagner hasn't played with us for a while. Panda was there. Some of you in the chat were even there. Ralph was there.
Yep.
So what a cool show to gather in the thin air state of Colorado.
Nice.
Have some beverages.
You had some of your live game people there. Matt was there. Michael was there.
That's right. We had Matt and Michael from my Minnesota crew here. We had minifigs. What do you call that? Custom show fig. We received, Brickstuff's Life. There you go.
Woot woot.
Yeah. Show the money. Bought some cool stuff. I definitely bought some Lego and got gifted a lot of swag. Free bags and drafts. The drafts are awesome at Brick Slopes. I love how you can just buy a slot and show up and everything's sorted.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, dude. Ryan, shout out to Ryan Nelson, our draft master. He is the bomb.
Yeah.
He is one of my knights in shining armor. We got to go to a store and buy bags. It was so exciting. He's got a source on really nice these kind of bags for all the stuff and things for way dirt cheaper than you get sandwich bags at Walmart.
Well, he has a Bricklink store, and I used it after the show to buy my Goblin trophies that I handed out, all 50 or so more that I had in Colorado, and now I have 250-ish.
Did you say Goblin or Goblet?
Goblin. My little Goblin. Brian had a Bricklink. He had the red leaf at a decent price, so I just bought all 4 pieces I need from him.
Nice.
He had the 1 piece, and I was like, okay, let's get the rest. We played D&D. We got some D&D gifts from Alicia. Gave me a keychain and a potion thing. And Nikki handed out some coasters. It's not my job to kill you, but it's a perk. You know who you are. And what else? You guys have some highlights? Larry, why don't you give me a highlight of your week? What was just one thing?
One thing? Oh, God. Probably that my folks got to come. to see the show.
Family in town. Yep, got to see the show and see your community live.
Yep.
I still
Very
don't
cool.
get it.
They're
Too
like,
bad.
yeah. I met the kiddos briefly as I was trying to judge. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm doing a thing right here, but I'll try to find you later.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of us had some extra duties and tasks to help things along.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Nikki. You did
Yes.
great keeping the front desk, if you will, and the whole operations crew moving. Alicia and your mom and
Yes, Alicia.
so many helpers. Why don't you say, Nikki, do you have a thankful moment or something?
So I'm going to say 2, but they're kind of together. So seeing all the AFOLs in the auditorium, their smiles, just happiness going on was fantastic. And then as soon as we opened up to the public and they just went into the hall and their eyes just lit up, made me want to cry. And I did actually.
I love that front door reaction. So you had a unique stance there at the registration desk / entry area where there were a bunch of mosaics as people filed in. So there was plenty to see and play with way out in the hall as you entered the building. What a fantastic building and layout.
It was fun. That auditorium was cool. I wish we could take that auditorium wherever we went, because that hall is already too small. We're not going to be able to do it in that hall again if we want to do more, which we do. But that auditorium was sweet. You can just throw swag like sky high. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. And Brick Slopes, Utah is coming up August 21st and 24th.
Brick Slopes continues. Pirate's life for me.
Yarr.
Arg.
Frontero. Do you have a favorite moment or something from the Colorado experience?
Yeah, that panda character brought me lots of Canada contraband.
Ooh.
So I got some coffee crisp bars, some maple cookies, maple syrup. That stuff's way upstairs. So yeah, and I've already gone through 2 boxes of the maple cookies already. So
yum.
You have to bring me some more when we go to Chicago.
I got some popcorn from Wisconsin. I still haven't munched on.
Oh, you haven't munched on that crack yet? Dang,
savor it, yeah. I got it.
The father's son from Eau Claire. I gave him a bag during like the dark hours, and I went back to him and said, "Hey, so how's that popcorn?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta save some for my son." Oh, if that's the case, here's another bag. So
nice. Good job.
He was like almost gone. So probably worse than when Hinkle was used to eat it, because he'd eat it and be gone in a half a heartbeat. So
handing people bags of stuff in the dark, huh?
Cheese curds.
What we do.
I do cheese curds, and
I did swag some people in the dark.
Yeah.
I bring lots of stuff. I bring stuff. I got to get people addicted to it, so that people, when they win door prizes, they say, "You got to send me some popcorn too." All except for Hinkle, they'll say, "Nope, don't send me that stuff." So, watching my figure, don't send me that stuff.
So many people like Big Nate Bricks I've met before in Chicago, I believe. So it's fun to see the people in the chat in real life. Eric was a brick lock person that we did not know until visiting him in Chicago a few years back. Unless you're distracted, do you have a favorite moment, Eric? I know you're.
I mean, I almost beating your team in D&D was like, coming, even though coming in, second place is, always not what it's cracked up to be. It was an honor to be, in the last 2, runner up against our DM, and I know there would have been vengeance beyond belief if we would have actually beat you, and so there would have been retribution of epic proportions. So
there might be.
In some cases, I'm glad we lost. In other cases, I wish we won. But either way, it was still fun.
So maybe explain out there to all the
damn it! Shouldn't have tried for teeth.
Explain to all the murder hobos out there how you did this tournament.
So,
What?
Brick Slopes.
how you want me to say it?
Well, either one of you. Anybody who
You're the
plays.
game master.
Murder hobo.
Well, we had 4 teams of 4 play the same type of adventure, and somehow the dungeon masters scored points on how well we did, how much stuff we found, how much damage we took was a negative factor, which I think was the deciding point for my Table Mesa crew. We survived that dragon room, and just I don't think we had. I think we're in full form. We're ready to go for another dragon.
Yeah.
Our DM literally rolled to recharge that legendary ability every single time.
No.
I kid you not. He did not. Oh no, he failed once after he had done it like 4 times on us.
Yeah.
Or 5 times. It was ridiculous.
After we'd been unconscious 2 or 3 times, then he finally stopped and didn't recharge.
It was a young purple dragon which had psychic breath weapon, psychic damage anyway. So that was pretty wild.
So
Yeah, and
yeah, that was awesome. I mean,
our Lord,
everything. I mean,
our Lord and Savior James Walters came through for me in a pinch. He put those maps together like on site.
Go James!
Before the game.
It was great though.
I mean, he's the same guy that has rescued Denlug so many times at Brickworld Chicago. We call him Denlug's Brick Bitch because that's
what his dad says.
That's not what you call someone who saves you over and over again.
Oh, he's okay with that. He's okay with that.
I like that black cat. I mean,
This is Raven.
But yeah, one of our dungeon masters, I don't know if all of you knew this, but he flew in from Washington State to do this for us.
That's awesome.
And
no way, really?
I just had to pay him in Lego. It was great. and the other gal, she's awesome. She was Mike Medhurst. She's a friend of his, and she came in at the last minute. I was almost going to have to DM, and I have no idea how that would have worked. There's no way that would have worked.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen because I know everyone knows, we're friends, so that would have been kind of awkward just from the angle of one of our teams winning. So I'm glad too, Eric, that we were head to head on the points and got to kind of experiment that way.
Yeah. Everything was fun too. People were great. I'm hoping next year that Nikki and Larry get to maybe get a little bit more relaxed time, but I know it probably won't happen. I don't see it. But
yeah.
I'm glad to help out. It was a blast. It was a hoot, and
the best
I can't wait to buy my ticket for next year. And
nice.
I
will say that connection with the community is my favorite thing. We didn't get to hang out as much collectively as the Chaos crew, but we did get some time together to grow our friendships. But making those new connections. And as a theme coordinator, boy, did I have to learn some people's names quick.
Yeah, you did.
So I did, know people already, of course, the likes of, Justin and Ryan and all these people that, but then the T-Falls, it was amazing to mix it up with those father-son teams. So we had a cool Hobbit thing in our area that was kind of a T-Fall thing more.
Oh, Carson.
Those T-Falls too, man, they brought some game.
Those are
Holy
my boys.
crap.
Those are my boys.
Yeah.
Those guys are
Love
just
them.
like, holy smoke. They were like game on. They're gloves were like off, and let's go. Let's throw down.
The one guy, Sean, who had that huge castle, I think he came home with 5 trophies.
He's not a T-Full though. He always
Well, he's not a T-Full, but he's kind of in that crowd of young. I mean, I think he's 27, but I keep calling me a kid because he's a
Yeah,
kid.
no, not a kid.
Relative
He's like half
to
the
team.
age.
But some of those other guys, unlike
Yeah.
Mason, so Mason, he was the guy that designed all of the medals for the Brick Olympics, and he brought home two or three first show out. I mean, as he's a 17-year-old kid. They're all kids, yeah, and they were inspiring.
Nice, yeah.
They made us old farts rethink how we do things and be like, I can either retire or not let these guys school us like they did.
Just learn all their techniques.
Yes.
That's what you need to do.
Steal all their stuff.
So yeah, what a fantastic experience. It's been a
Well,
month
And
since
how
we've
about all the
been
people
playing.
that were there that are on the new season of Lego Masters? With Justin, John,
Can't wait.
Anthony, freaking Anthony.
Anthony, get the brick. Where's get the brick, man? Come on.
Come
He's
on,
such a
man.
good
I
dude.
spent
He's
like
such a
so
good
much
dude,
time
though.
with him because his whole family was doing the whole Brick Olympics the whole weekend. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
spent a lot of time with him, and
I hung out with Anthony a ton. I mean, we sat for hours talking.
Nice.
Anthony is so amazing, dude.
another
He's such
cool
a good
guy,
guy.
yeah.
Oh my god, what a great dude. His family is great too.
I'll definitely be rooting for his team, I think. Because there's always like that one AFOL that's from the community a little bit more, and maybe an underdog. So I want to see what he does on the show for sure. And lots of news. May the 4th stuff. We saw Moto out there. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons.
We're attempting.
So,
can you go over the rules again real quick?
we'll probably need a recap. Steve was wondering how to play again. The basics are you imagine yourself, immerse yourself in your character, think of what you want to do, and speak it. Roll the dice, and I'll tell you if you win or are successful or fail on your roll. That's the basics. There are a lot of mechanics that go with your character and skills and items and creatures. Ready to get back to some another episode of Critical Bricks. We've got high level adventure and a recap for those that may have missed what transpired last time.
That's me.
They did collect all 7 parts of the rod of 7 parts. And Mordenkainen was so excited to get his hands on that rod and get it ready so that it can't break again. And
For shame. Don't bite me.
Told you guys to go take a break and rest up for the big battle against VECNA, because VECNA is the ultimate bad guy. But little did you know, his another arch enemy, foe, and previous friend of VECNA, KAS the Destroyer, the vampire, was in disguise as Mordenkainen and got the jump on Tasha and Illustrial in the sigil and stole the rod for some devious plan. Some of that lore probably came out in the episode. Not sure. There was some lore drops. He basically is going to Pandesmos, and it's a plane of chaos where he is going to try to ritually bring back a demonic spider lord named Miska. And Miska and KAS, he wants to team up to defeat VECNA. So you guys are hot on the trail of KAS the Betrayer, through the portal into Pandesmos, and you fought some demon beasts on the cliffside, and followed his trail to another area. Does that sound about right?
Sure.
I believe you.
Yes.
Ben,
Nice, Ben.
always, yeah. I'm like, if you didn't know who that was, now
Like now you changed your name.
prom joke. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oops, he logged on with the wrong thing. I'm like,
Oh, I see. Mr. Two Accounts just to make things confusing.
Nope.
you guys have any questions about what's going on? Yeah. We're in the final stretch, but this chapter is going to take a while. I'll just lead with that. We've already gone through the portal and had one episode. That was actually one chapter. Chapter 9 was the reveal of KAS the Betrayer. So now we are into Pandesmos, and hot on his heels, we are going to chase him down to this cliffside again.
That's where we're at, right?
Yes.
Hundreds of feet over the beach, right?
Yes. So I'll read this again. And I might adapt the language here because it's not very well descriptive. To set the scene, you arrive on this cliff top. It towers hundreds of feet over a beach, and this beach is a boiling sea of kaleidoscopic clouds. And this beach has like a ruined citadel down directly below you almost. You're on like a ridge of this.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also this tower that juts atop from the cliff. You know, it might be a mile, maybe half a mile. It's hard to see or judge the distances in this screaming wind of chaos, foggy kaleidoscope clouds obscure your views, but you do see this fortification within sight, and you also see probably another mile or two on the side of the cliff a cave, a redoubt that kind of sticks out from the cliffside. And so there's those three locations, I would say, in front of you. There is a tower, and this tower is being held up. It is on the verge of collapse, but there are spider webs holding it from collapsing nearly right down into the citadel. So you see that. And down there on the beach and all around the cliffside are thousands of demonic combatants, very, very much spider drider races. There are two forces that are organized, and around the tower seems to be a lot of driders and monstrous spiders that bear banners with a spider and a woman's head. And the forces that are surging down on the beach side from that cliff and that redoubt are enormous spiders with the heads of wolves. So the spider wolves are carrying banners with this snarling wolf head.
What's our web slinger this week?
In the middle of this war, you see also corpses of many-legged horrors that are dead around you.
Horrors or horrors?
Horrors.
Oh,
Okay.
Women of the Night.
no.
No.
The
I heard it wrong.
largest is a corpse of a massive spider, and ichor is oozing from its hole on its carapace.
Gross.
So,
I hate ichor.
what do you guys want to do?
Punt.
Kill it.
So I wasn't here last time. Am I here now, or was I at the sigil? And can I do a hero's feast before I leave the sigil, if I can?
That's a tough 1.
And you said we're all not level 19 now?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's up, KO?
Hi, Kale.
KO!
Roll a d20, revive back to the dead. Oh, nat 1. Whoops. I was with the critical fail.
Hey, the only one who dies around here is me.
I want to say yes to Nikki, but it's always a yes and. So, yeah, if you were here before you guys went through the portal, you probably would have had a hero's feast. And that lasts through a day. And it has not been over a day since that last fighting encounter on the cliffside.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to use my hero's feast then. Yeah, okay. So let me cast hero's feast.
Remind your friends what Hero's Feast helps them with.
Yep, you conjure a feast that appears on a surface in an unoccupied 10-foot cube next to you. The feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. And the beneficial effects don't set in until after the hour is up. Up to 12 creatures can partake. A creature that partakes gains several benefits, which last for 24 hours. Has resistance to poison damage. Has immunity to the frightened and poisoned condition. And its hit points maximum also increased by 2d10. So I need to roll 2d10 real quick. Hold, please. Hopefully it is good. Where's my other d10? Oh, my new d10. There we go. Yeah. That is 5. Okay. So you gain a maximum hit points of 5 more than you have now, and it gains the same number of hit points. Hit points maximum increases, and then you gain 5 more. Yep. Okay.
So I want to say Reed has some hit points down from looks like the last battle. That's still effective, but I will give you those temp hit points.
So is it 5 or 10, Nikki?
So it increases your total to 5. So whatever you had, your max goes up by 5, and then you get 5 more hit points too.
Like you get healed?
Yeah.
Like temporary hit points, you mean, or like,
It
or
doesn't say temporary. It just said 5 hit points. Maybe you get that every single time. I don't know. That one's confusing to me.
I think the 5 is the temp hit points because just having a max doesn't mean you got the hit points, you know?
Yeah. That part.
I don't know.
We'll just
And
go
5
with
hit points.
Yep.
You're going to need it.
It's just a perk, right?
just a perk. But then also just remember your poisoned condition and those things as well.
All right.
Thank
the
you.
frightened magic and poison, or the
Yep. Frightened
immunity
condition.
to
and
frightened,
poisoned
poison,
condition.
and that's magical. That's cut. Yeah, sorry. So resistance to poison,
Damage.
immune to poison. I got it on my chart. I'm good.
Yep.
All right. So Hero's Feast. And you guys have some choices in front of you. Do you want to investigate the corpse of the giant, massive spider?
Might as well. I'm sure there's something Amnestia can use on it, I'm sure.
Well, you don't see that every day.
I mean, I would like to harvest its body, of course, for things, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are in a war zone. There are bodies all over this map, and
Checking for traps.
let me see if I can get the right number of people up here. This is +7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wicked.
To 6. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get all the characters. It's just the 5 of you here.
Oh, I want to play someone else too. Let me play 2 characters at once.
Is Suka here?
Yes.
Anything else you guys want to prepare for as you approach this bloodbath of spider corpses?
I can find another spell.
I'll rage just to rage.
Just
So
to
angry.
Well, I mean, technically, my rage never ends, so it would depend on whether or not I ended it after the last one. But I'll go ahead.
Yeah,
and be on the safe
that's
side.
what I'm talking about.
no, it's a good
I'm gonna
call.
rage.
Yeah, free action basically right now.
I'm gonna give Prontero Bardic Inspiration. Bam. Gifted.
La 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 la.
Can I hold a fairy frolic and send it off if something tries to attack me?
Sure. Why don't we do how do you guys want to approach?
I'm towards the back.
I'm up front.
Check for traps.
I'm usually in the middle. That way, people in the front can hear me singing, and the people in the back can hear me singing.
There you go. Jesse, I'll levitate just to provide some coverage.
Okay. You can do that. I'm gonna do it this way.
So, is all this stuff up on that ledge we're on then? All this stuff that we're seeing?
Yeah, you see bodies of medium size, large size, and gargantuan size spiders is the blue in the back of the map. So why don't you guys give me our perception check?
All of us?
Whoever's got their eyes open.
I have my eyes open.
22.
Nice.
14.
Mine is
I got 21.
Nice.
37.
Whoa.
My eyes are wide open.
Why doesn't my dice show up?
Hey, Larry, I just messaged Trevor to let him know we were online. So if you want to come check it out too.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yay.
You guys would definitely notice that there are some spider fiend combatants that are lingering around the hollowed out corpse in the distance.
I wanted to do something. What did I want to do? Could I cast Minor Illusion and just put like another Prontero in front of, or is that not allowed?
I don't know if Minor Illusion is big enough for a character.
He's pretty big.
Especially a Goliath.
Need to clone me is what you need.
Yeah, it's too big.
So you're thinking of distractions. What is the rest of the team doing?
I mean,
misses all of you.
so are all these alive then? So we're the one that we killed is behind us, and everything in front of us is alive, correct?
No, there's 3 large spiders that are on their backs on the map.
Oh, okay.
And then there's smaller ones that are skittering around. These ones are alive.
Okay.
And with that perception roll, I would say you see the 4 of them. Scavenging around the hollowed out corpse already. And it is a massive spider that is dead.
Well, after everything's done, I'll go salvage it so we have food and other things for, poisons and things, herbology. But currently I'm not going to.
I don't want to get super close. I mean, do we have anything area of effect that might, create some damage for these guys? I don't know. No, I don't have my bash brother this week. I'm a little more timid.
I'll give you guys a little more time since it's been a month. And we're on the verge of combat. Hint, hint. Let's go.
So does Mage Hand, could I use it as a shield? Is it to specifically do something?
I mean, it wouldn't give you armor class.
Okay, because I was thinking Nikki is scavenging this spider. I would want to just put some kind of distraction or something to block the spiders from directly attacking her. But if
no, I'm not doing that yet.
Oh.
So I mean, there are other spiders, but there is one in particular that you cannot miss.
Right.
The blue limbs in the back, a gargantuan-sized spider that's being hollowed out by these other spider fiends. So right now they're distracted, scavenging the thing, not Nikki. What would you like to do? Eric?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to fly up a little bit. I could pop some wings out and fly up a little bit. I think a little bit better perception angle. Maybe like to Prontera's left there. Not in front of him, but yeah, a little bit behind him. But yeah. Just to get line of sight.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Larry?
I think I'd like to. How far away are they?
That's a good. I mean, you're close. I assume you're closing in on them to the distance shown on the map.
Within 150 feet, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. We're good. All right. I think I'm gonna conjure barrage and let it rain.
Okay.
Let's go to where that is. Okay, so this is basically I will knock an arrow and I will loose it, and it creates a cone of identical arrows that just rain down in a 60-foot cone upon them. They must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Let's go. Dice. I gotta get dice ready. So what was the save?
16.
Saving throw, dex. Here we go. That is 21.
Well, that's saved. So they take half of
Well, I'm gonna roll for
each one.
each one. There's only 4 of them.
Okay.
And there's one in particular that's the red one with the red legs. That is a large fiend, and the other ones are medium sized. So the medium sized ones are. That's a save. That's a
KAS.
save. That's a save. So they do make their save.
Okay, well they do half of 13 then.
Okay, so 6. What type of damage is that?
That is piercing damage because there'll be arrows.
Okay. Oops.
I'll drop a. Can I drop some fireball on him?
Do it.
You certainly can try.
Okay.
Good night, KO.
I can't.
Can I?
I gotta roll a 19 dex save. Or take half damage.
19. Okay. That's a save. That's a save. That's a nope. That's a miss. And then that's a save. So one of the little guys is going to take full damage on fireball.
They're gonna take. The one's gonna take 31 damage. I guess the other ones will take 15.
Yep. It is fire.
Fire damage. Yeah.
So you are going to notice they're a bit resistant to the fire. So they're going to take half of that.
Make a note.
At least the big one.
Good to know.
So
Good to know.
are the other ones, yes. But damage nonetheless before initiative, and that's what we're going to do next, folks. Roll for initiative. Barrage of arrows. Fireball, what's that, Nikki?
They haven't attacked yet, yes?
They have not attacked.
Okay.
Did you want to?
I was holding my action until they attack.
Yeah, they have not attacked, so
Okay.
that did not trigger.
You're fine.
But they are alert of your presence with a fireball and arrows barraging down. So we are going to go into initiative.
Cool.
I think I'll do all that on the same. But did they get a bonus to initiative?
Joy.
My dice hopped right out of the popper. It's terrible. Terrible.
Frontero, how'd you do?
21.
Larry? Larry's not there.
You got 23.
For the Bard, Anan.
Oh, I got 19. Sorry, I said Larry got 23. I got 19.
Larry got 23.
I got 6.
Okay. Ames.
15.
15. All right. So I have an initiative order here. Larry's first. So I guess we'll take a bio break.
Sounds good.
I heard him first.
Yeah.
Put Suka down at 13. Initiative 13.
Okay.
Just to make it interesting.
Let's go.
All right, what was the order again?
You are up. Then
And then-
Frontero, and then Spidey Bard.
Okay, well then.
So we're still like really far away from the spiders, correct?
Yeah.
Are we 60 feet?
Yeah,
Further.
I mean,
40, maybe.
what is a base plate? 32. That's 48, though. That's 50, 60, 70 feet away.
Okay.
But you can close distance if you want.
I can. I will. I mean, my speed is 35. So that would close the distance, yeah.
Halfway.
Yeah, I'll move up 35 feet
Okay.
into air. And the red guy, I'm going to cast Frostbite, which is a cantrip.
All right.
You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 24.
God, these guys are tough.
Well, level
Right,
19.
It's going to take half of 9.
Okay.
That was 46, by the way. A 1, a 1, a 2, and a 5. That ain't much.
Nope. And you notice that it is also being resistant to your cold.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'll be the guinea pig, everybody. It's fine.
Not as effective as you thought.
Hmm.
But nonetheless, your turn, your action, your movement. Anything else?
Let's see. Let's go too quick. I will become invisible.
All right.
Poof. Where'd he go?
Condition rings out here.
You're gonna need some
Invisible floating rangers. What could go
some
wrong?
translucent figures of the cast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Visible.
Just need a clip and the bow, and that's all you need. Just a clip and the bow, and then just kind of
You are invisible. Sure. And we go to Prontero's turn. Spidey Bard's on deck.
Oh, goody. Here we go. Well, let me move me up at least to the 10.
Oh, how I've missed that voice.
It's very hard to read when he's just talking to.
I know, right?
Move me up to underneath Laurie there. So at least
Okay.
I'm the blocker if they turn and come towards us.
All right.
If their appetite wanes from eating that giant spider.
And then what?
I will hold an attack action to see if my fellow crew maybe instigate their attention to charge us. So
Okay. Good enough. We'll go to Spidey Bard.
I don't know. I was trying to read, and Reed was talking. I'm gonna cast haste on Prontero.
Okay. The guy that just held his action, you're going to give haste.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just saying.
what's haste do?
Are you willing? Are you a willing creature? You get your target. Your speed is doubled. You gain +2 AC. You have advantage on Dex saving throws, and you gain an additional action at the end of your turn.
So you got a jolt of energy, Prontero. Do you want to?
Wow, man, wow, I feel alive.
But you can only take one attack. It's not like
But you are faster. So do you want to move?
I'm afraid to get flanked if I get too close to those guys. That's
All
my
right,
problem.
that's fine. Haste is still up. You can use it later.
Yeah.
So anything else, Spidey Bard?
can I take cover behind the purple spider?
Sure.
The one that the medium-sized one?
Yeah. All right.
That should do it.
That is your turn. It's going to be my turn next. These wolf-headed spiders creep into formation and are going to spit some web snares out.
Can I fairy frolic now?
I want to say you could have done it before. If you're waiting till after they attack, then you have to actually wait till they attack, right?
Oh.
That's what. Unless it was, that's the way I heard it anyway.
Nope, that's fine.
I want to say they attack first.
Okay.
And then you can take that. You could jump in turn, which isn't much of a jump in turn, but that's the way it was triggered. So
Okay, cool.
the trigger was when they attack, right?
Yes.
What does wolf spider formation look like? I think Jess is trying to figure it out on the fly.
It's a V.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
I'll say, I'll say they make
V was a great show.
We got a nickel formation here. And,
There's a
Serpentine,
QB spy.
I liked V back in the 80s, but
Jesse, weren't we talking about doing a V collab?
I don't know. I'm in D&D mode right now.
I know. Sorry.
So their ranged weapon web snares out at Prontero twice and one to Larry in the air. That's gonna be a 2-hit. So let me see if I can hit you guys. This will be web ranged attack. Ooh, Larry. 24 to hit.
Is that at disadvantage because I'm invisible?
Oh, you are invisible.
Like, can he even see me? I mean,
make that a 10 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
No.
He said confidently.
I forgot about the invisibility. And then Prontero. That is a 19 to hit.
Miss.
And a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Webs spit out and do not get you guys into their range. The leader in the back, though, the quarterback, Spider Fiend, is going to what's her movement? 60, 40. She can do 40. She's gonna act after their turn anyway. So after she sees that miss, she's going to step forward. Shoot, what she do? I want to say she's gonna step forward even more to get a cone, to hit the fireball guy and Prontero with a cone, and she spits out a dissolving acid drenched web, 90-foot cone, and I need a Constitution saving throw for the two characters in that cone. So Prontero and Anayan.
Why couldn't it be Dex?
Constitution saving throw.
19.
19 saves.
That would be a 21.
That saves. So you guys are going to take half damage. It would normally be 44 points of acid damage. So you're going to take 22 of acid damage.
Damn.
Does Fancy Feast help that at all?
Poison, not acid.
The magic cat food? Fancy?
Yeah. Break me up a piece of that Fancy Feast.
And you like, this was affects the environment also. So the sand and the terrain around you is like sizzling with acid.
How close? How close is that? How close is that fiend to me?
Got pretty close. I want to say probably 10 feet.
Oh, damn it. That's not close enough. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't want to get too close. It did a cone attack, range thing like that. You don't want to be too close.
Yeah. My retaliation's a 5 footer, so just check.
And as a bonus action, it's going to just give you guys the evil eye and size you up.
Diabolical.
So it's assessing your weaknesses as a bonus action.
We have no weaknesses.
Except everything. We like to split off.
Shh, don't tell him.
I mean,
Nikki, now you could go. I could have probably had to do that before the acid. Oh well, sorry.
It's okay. Charisma saving throw. DC
Charisma.
19.
For
It is a 30-foot cone.
so
Avoiding my people. Can I hit those two? I don't know how close they are
they're
together.
farther than 30 feet away.
Well, I have 150 feet.
Okay.
And it's a 30-foot cone.
I want to say that you can get two of them.
Okay.
To avoid Prontero, the two on the left.
Okay, sounds good.
So charisma saving throw
Yes, please.
on the spiders. This is a magical effect, so charisma. Got a big +0 to that, but 17 for one and 13 for the other.
Okay, they're gonna take 17 psychic damage.
Where is Suka in the lineup? Nikki and Eric, we're initiative.
Mine's 15, but I was also holding an action way before everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric,
I'm 6. I'm dead last. So.
Suka's not up yet.
No.
right. Eric, what was your initiative?
6.
Oh, okay. So Suka.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
So that was Amethyst's held action, and then now it's your actual real turn.
Okay, my actual real turn, I am going to. Oh, where's that thing I was going to do?
Actually, I'm holding mine too at some point too. I'll have to do mine too. So.
Oh yeah.
What were you holding it for?
An attack action. I was just holding an attack. I mean, I got a hit, so I'll probably attack whenever. So.
Okay, I mean, you can do that while I'm trying to figure something out if you want. If that's okay with Jesse, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's let Prontero, he's hasted up. You want to jump forward and
I'll move 5 feet up because I got a 5 foot reach, so I'll be within that 5 foot, right to that red guy. I'm just gonna
I'm gonna just kick some butt here.
All right. Kick it.
Oh, that's
21 to hit.
21 is a hit.
okay. Let's see here. I gotta figure this out here. Okay, let's see here. It's 18 slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Swing again.
oh, that's probably gonna miss. 16.
That does miss. Does not strike the wolf-headed spider.
Okay, and then using that haste, I will swing again, right? I get another action. I get one more swing.
I think you do get 2 actions on a haste. Is that what it was, Steve?
You get an additional attack.
Additional
I-
action. I think
Okay,
it's
so one more
swing.
swing.
Yeah.
Not an action, but an attack.
You get an additional attack. Dash, disengage, hide, or utilize action.
And that's going to be a miss. That's like a 15, so it's going to miss. Let me just check one thing real quick here. I'm going to go ahead and do bonus action. I'm going into a frenzy also.
Mm. Okay. I don't think you need to do that until.
No, I have to do that because I'll get that extra another attack the next turn. I don't get it this turn. So.
Okay. Thought it was something else, but okay.
No, it's the frenzy attack. While in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of something else.
So with the haste, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I get to be like Ice Ronin.
All right, Nikki, you got something figured out?
Yep, I'm going to cast Moonbeam,
All right.
and that's going to be 120 feet in a 5-foot cylinder. So whoever I can attack, if I can attack the one closest to the big red spider.
God damn it, I keep doing that wrong.
Which one do you want it on?
The big red spider.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to do that. Damn it. That's why I got those D6.
There is a moonbeam up, and does that take damage right away?
Con saving throw 19. DC 19.
River.
$28.
Okay. So it still takes 7 radiant damage.
Okay, and it does take all that damage.
Noise.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm staying put.
I believe Suka can go, and then Anand can be up.
So Suka is going to teleport. And the spider creature that's up to the left,
Yeah.
she will reappear and attack.
In front.
And she's not in D&D Beyond, so I have to do this manually.
I saw it on
She gets a bite and a claw. First one, ooh, nice. That's a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Yes, and that means hold on, need more dice. 11. 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the claw attack. Even better. 24 to hit.
Hits.
4, 1, 2, 3. 13 slashing damage.
Got it. All right, that one is bloodied.
Nice. Ruff!
As the blink Stuka attack draws spider blood. And
So I want to do a lightning bolt, but I'm trying to figure out angle what I can hit with it. It's a 100-foot cone. I'm trying to see if I maybe.
I mean, I want to say you can go off the map a little bit. You're not in a cave. You're in a big open area, so I would allow it if you wanted to go all the way to the left here and freaking line up my defensive line.
Yeah. All right. 19 saving throw, or take half lightning damage.
Okay. What kind of save?
19 dex.
Save. Miss. Save. So the middle one takes full damage.
All right, so we're going to take the full damage will be 34.
Whoa.
And then 17 to the half damage.
Got it. A lot of math here. Hold on.
Oh,
Got it, though. All right. So that middle one's looking bloodied and pretty rough. And I would say probably all of them are looking bloodied at this point after that lightning bolt strikes through.
that's it for me.
Okay. Top of the order, Larry.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, the map is not constrained.
So, and it's hard to see on the screen here, but Prontero's like right in front of the red guy, right?
Yeah, and
Right in front of you.
directly below you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to target that one then. I'm going to target the lineman in the center, back center.
Okay. Yeah, the one that took the brunt of the lightning damage.
Yeah, we're going to give him more lightning.
Okay.
And we're going to do a... Actually, let's see. Hold on.
Oh, shoot. They are resistant to lightning.
Oops. Dungeon Master just revealed...
No, he said earlier.
Oh, we did?
No, I didn't do it when I was mathing hard.
No, but
We
yeah.
did, we did frost, we did fire.
Oh,
So
That was the first lightning attack.
Yeah, he said fire and ice. Those were the only two
Yeah.
he's already said resistant.
Yeah,
to.
they
I
are.
was trying to work the elements right now, so it's
They are resistant to cold, fire, and lightning.
But
I'm just
radiant.
gonna-
Radiant was good.
radiant's good. Okay. I don't know
I'm
if
a
I
little
can
short
do-
on the radiant.
I think I can do physical.
Unless what?
Let me see.
I forgot to roll dice last time too. Yeah, well, I'll be rolling lots of dice this time. Trust me. More dice than you
Welcome
ever
back.
heard in your life.
Friends. A month later, jumping into 19th level.
Yeah, you forget your special weapon stuff and all the extra dice.
No holds barred on the next campaign.
Yeah, I forgot to use my new boon that I got at level 19 on my last turn.
I got a boon too, and I think it might have come in handy. But there's so much. There's so much.
I know.
So
I'm
he's-
like so many superpowers.
This is the first encounter of the night. Just saying.
Okay, well, we need to go back. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Going back to my ring of shooting stars. And we're just going to go ahead because my ball of lightning can still bring down the pain.
Yeah.
All right, so a ball of lightning appears right in his face, and
Cool.
he must make a dexterity saving throw.
Your ball of lightning farts.
Yeah.
It
20
doesn't
on
work
save.
quite right.
30-20 on the save.
Well, okay. Let's see. I can actually do this do it on the thing. Can I do it on the thing? Come on. All right, we'll do a custom. The half of the 32.
Okay. Minus half on for lightning. Okay.
It's the meaning of the word grease lightning, I guess.
Nice.
You got anything else?
Do I have anything else?
He's mocking you, Larry. He's mocking you.
I have so much else.
You have movement. You have bonus action.
Mhm.
I think.
Let's go with. Now that's not going to work because I didn't do a weapon attack. I am just going to. I'm going to levitate to be like right above that middle guy.
Okay. So you're moving forward.
I'm going to move forward, invisible.
Oh yeah, you're invisible in the air. Can I put you behind them?
The middle guy.
Oh, the guy you had. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you use a spell?
I used a spell.
Then you're not invisible anymore. Unless you have something that tells you you're not.
That was
Yeah.
that was my ring, though.
It was still an action. Like lightning sprang forth from you.
No, it appears as a ball in front of him.
Oh.
So
It's still magic, though.
you're magic.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, it's so nice.
All right. We're looking up invisibility, folks.
So it was my ring of shooting stars, and
Beep, 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 beep.
How do
It's
you
not
do
magic. That's awesome.
Huh?
How do
It's
you
not
do
magic, that's
invisibility?
There was two people talking over each other.
How do you do invisibility?
The invisibility is a feat.
Okay. Spell ends immediately after target makes an attack roll. Or casts a spell. Or deals damage.
You did all three.
So 2 out of those 3.
Okay. So I'm still hovering above him going,
You did damage and cast a spell.
Okay.
All right.
But as my bonus action, I will become invisible.
All right for that.
There's like this flickering ranger in the air. He's here, he's everywhere.
How many times can you do that?
6 times
All right.
per long rest.
There you go. 2 used. And that is your turn.
It is.
Prontero is up.
Oh, goody. Here we go.
I don't have to choose what I'm going to do next. You can just kill all 4. Go for it.
Well, I'm going to start with the guy in front of me because he's a reckless fiend. I want to get him out of my sight.
Yeah,
So we're going to swing
big
it
bad
first.
spider.
Well, let's see if a 31 will hit.
Yes.
No.
Okay, let's see here. Let's roll all the dice this time. All the dice. All the dice. Oh, 8, nice. 8, 9, 15, 19. 19 slashing damage.
Okay. You strike once.
I'm going to swing again.
Twice. 3 times a barbarian.
How about a 32 to hit?
That will hit.
Okay, dice time again.
Ooh, nice.
24 slashing damage.
Okay. Got it.
We're going to do our frenzy swing.
You gonna kill it yet or what? Come on.
And that's 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Trying. It's a big one. Ooh, lots of 4s. 18 slashing damage.
Got it.
And we will do our haste swing.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, damn, I missed a crit by 1. Dang it.
Oh,
How about a 33 to hit?
It keeps going up.
Well, it should have been a 20. It was a 19. Dang it.
dang.
Just don't drop your sword, all right? Or hit your foot.
Let's see here. 6, 10, 18.
That would be 22 slashing damage.
Wow. With all 4 of those swings hitting true, you bloody this beast. Meaning half its hit points are gone.
Well, I see some blood seeping out of him, guys. Some of you have to hit him with a little bit more than I got. Where's my bash brother when I need him?
And that is your turn. As we go in order to Spidey Bard, I believe, next. Unless you wanted to do anything else, Reed, you did a lot there.
No, because I think all my good bonus actions are taken. So, because I'm still frenzied. Or, yeah, I'm
Nice
good.
frenzy attack. I like it. Haste, frenzy, attack.
Got to thank my friendly spider bard. You know, he knows the right things to do.
You turn around.
You spoke too soon. I'm gonna try something.
You turn around and thank Spidey Bard and reveal his location.
Thank you.
No.
Just go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna walk around the spider and I'm gonna line up same as Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, from the other side.
I just don't want to hit him with what I'm gonna do.
Okay, he's in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna lightning bolt as well.
Nice.
And I'm going to so I got my new magic boon of spell recall. So if I roll the same number as my spell slot, I can do it for free. So should I do that before the roll, or doesn't matter? So like this is a 3rd level spell, so if I roll a 3 with my D4, I get it for free. It doesn't count as us.
Doesn't matter to me. You can do it before or after.
All right, I'll just cast it. So you got to make a dex saving throw of 19.
Okay. Dex saves. Fail and success. So
I rolled 31.
31 damage.
I almost outdamaged the sorcerer. Almost. Eric had 34, I think.
I can look. Hold on.
34 he did.
Yeah, 34 is what it is.
Oh, bummer. I rolled a 4, so it doesn't count for free.
So close.
Okay.
But I forgot to do that on my haste one.
Well, you do take out this guy in the middle.
Yes.
Sick. And
I think that's all I'm gonna do.
right
I don't have any movement left.
Probably not. Would be my guess.
I want to say that was a lot of your movement. You might only have 5 feet left.
I think I'll be okay,
Okay.
he said nervously.
All lined up. Yep.
Could I, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Prontero?
I think so. I don't know if you can do 2 spells in the same turn. You can only do cantrips, I believe, that are bonus actions. You can only cast 1 spell as an action.
Well, it says it's a bonus
I mean,
action.
that is my bonus. It does.
Oh, it is a bonus action type of spell?
Yeah.
There you go.
But it does use up a spell slot to do that?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
So, yes. That is the
Yeah.
type of spell you can do on your turn.
All right. So, Reed, 8.
Mhm.
I healed you for 8.
Ooh,
Something.
You feel a sparkly tinge in your frenzied, hasted rage. And
Ooh, tingly.
Amethyst, yeah. I believe you're it's my turn first.
Yeah.
My turn. One of my spider fiends down. Suka is gonna be right on one. Barbarians on the other. One is there another one? Yeah, there's another one kind of free to roam. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna turn on you.
I knew it. Wasn't a surprise.
It's gonna step back and spit its web.
Well, I'm half spider, so good luck with that.
Right? Versus Spidey. Well, so let's see if this works. It's a ranged attack. Nope. That's a 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Spits its web, and I want to say it's just gonna keep backing up. And then the big boss, Red Spider, hitting Prontero with 2 bite attacks. 13 to hit, misses.
Miss.
And a 26 to hit.
That is my AC.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is that with the haste?
That's with the haste. Yep. That is my AC 26.
So I've got piercing and poison damage. And you're going to take half of the piercing, right?
Yeah.
But you take full poison?
I think we're resistant.
Immune,
to that.
we're immune to poison.
Fancy feast.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, we're
immune or
immune.
resistant? Nikki?
Both.
Both. We're immune
Oh.
to the condition of poison, and we're resistant to poison.
So
That's
you
not
take half the damage. You're not immune to the damage. So you're going to take half of both. So it would have been 15 and 17. You're going to take half of 32. So that's 16 points of combo piercing and poison.
Okay.
That's already halved. And then you don't need to make a constitution saving throw for the poisoned condition because you would not be poisoned. But you feel it coursing through your veins. Your frenzied rage, tasted, tingly, healed.
You got all the skills.
And before
I'm ready, I'm going to retaliation.
Yes.
And I'm swing right back at it.
Nice.
Yes. I love
Good
it.
job.
Let's go.
let's see if that hits. 21 to hit.
Does hit. Yes.
Uh, 10, 15, 19 slash.
Okay. Got it.
I gotta go into here.
And your retaliation
Yes.
brings it a little bit closer to death, but it fears no barbarian. As
It should. There's a pretty dumb fiend.
the last attacker was on Suka. We're gonna not mess around with the spitting and missing these webs, and it's just gonna go ahead and make its bite attack. That's a 9. That's probably gonna miss. I'm gonna allow a second bite. 17 to hit, Suka.
Barely.
So yes.
Yes.
So it bites and bites again. It does its own frenzied attack, if you will. And there are piercing and poison damages here also. So full damage would be 14 piercing and 10 poison for a total of 24 damage to Suka.
Oof.
Suka took the hero's feast probably too.
Some table scraps.
Suka was hogging out. She was pushing us out of the way.
So you can do half of the poison. So that'd
We
be
have the fancy chuck wagon.
19 damage instead. So 5 less than what I said.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Now we can go to Amethystia. Followed by-
Okie my moonbeam is still on the red one.
Oh yeah, Moonbeam is up. Yes.
So con saving throw again, please.
Con saving throw. We can do
Con.
that. That's 25.
Let's see. Half of 13.
All right.
Still radiant damage.
Got it.
And then I'm going to use 4 Balm of Summer Court. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to heal Montero. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
And then you get 4 temporary hit points as well.
Ooh, goody.
Tingly.
That is my turn.
All right. More tingly feels for Prontero. And
Tingly.
Suka.
All the
Suka will be next.
Suka will give the attack on
Bite
that
on
one.
bite.
What's that?
Bite on bite.
Bite on bite. We're gonna do a bite and a claw.
Okay.
Dice are good. Seriously? Ooh. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, 3d8. 20 piercing damage.
20 piercing damage. To the one over there. Nice. It's looking pretty rough.
And then the claw attack. Oh, shit. That's not going to hit. That's a 10.
Miss.
Oops.
What could have been a deadly blow?
Suka will move off 20 feet.
Provoking an attack of an opportunity?
No. All right, okay, so Suka will stay. Suka will stay. Engage. Stay
Suka
engaged.
move. Suka stay.
Suka, sit. Stay. Good
All
girl.
right. Anayan.
All right, I'm going to do a magic missile on the red guy, the big guy.
Okay. Big guy. Okay.
And so let's see. Do it. Here. Let's see here. Oops. Hold on, I gotta roll the dice weird. It's like it only does one of the dice. Hold on a second.
Magic missile's a automatic hit.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta. It doesn't roll all the dice at once for the level that it's in. It says.
Oh, the damage you're rolling.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, I gotta figure out the number. See.
Oh God, stupid read. Just had another 40 points of damage on that last volley. Damn it! I don't learn how to add.
So it's gonna do.
I should roll with advantage. Forgot the assassin weakness.
Okay, it's gonna do 16 points of damage.
All right. Got it. Magic missile sprays out in some sort of multiple bolt action. Anything else?
That's all. No, that's it for now.
All right. Still flying in the air.
Yep.
We move to the top of the third round. Larry.
Okay, well, I just saw this guy not succumb to my pup, so we're just gonna let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. We're going to cast Lightning Arrow.
Okay.
I'm just going to pull it out, and I'm going to electricity just comes through my hand and ignites this arrow with electricity at 4th level.
Fire away.
And shoot. We got to go back to here and do the thing with that. And 32 to hit.
Yes.
Just barely.
Just barely. 35 lightning damage.
Just enough to take this one out.
Dang, that's juicy.
Yeah.
And you got anything else?
I do. I get a whole nother arrow shot, so I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to shoot the red guy. Wait, is that? Did the other guy like scram back on the far right?
Yeah,
corner?
he's kind of retreating. I would say it's in full cover from you.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the red guy then.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
12 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's just so weak. Just boink.
Well, it takes.
And then I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but I will. Now I'm visible. I will stay visible.
Oh, there's Larry.
Didn't see that coming.
All right.
Literally.
Did not see that one coming, and we go on to Prontero's turn.
Oh, it's about time. Well, let's do some swinging. Maybe this time I'll remember to add all my damage because I did an extra 40 last time. I forgot to compute. Stupid barbarian. Swing one.
Oh, that's gonna miss. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Swing two.
Ooh, that might.
Swing
23 to hit.
That is hit.
Okay, let's do the math right. 18, 26.
Hey, Haley.
30 slashing or 30 slashing damage.
30 slashing damage.
Yes.
Blood flying everywhere.
Yes.
Ichors everywhere.
All the ichor.
We'll do a frenzy swing. That would be a 25 to hit.
Yes. That is a hit.
Let's roll these again.
12, 20, 28.
32 slashing damage.
Wow.
Yeah. All those ones I had the last time all should have been +8, and they were not. We'll do a haste swing. Oh, yeah, baby. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
So that's a 34 to hit.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, I gotta figure this
How do you
out.
feel about spiders, Haley? Are you on Team Spiders?
Hi, Haley.
Because they're dying.
Okay, so let's see. Now I gotta figure this out here. So I get this. I get 3 more dice. Because it's a brutal critical. That's the brutal critical. What's a weapon do? Holy crap. Wait, hold on 1 second here. The weapon might do more. Yeah, let's just go with this.
Did you drop something?
Yeah, seriously. Just dump out a tub of Lego.
8.
How many dice was that?
That's a
20.
crit. Double damage.
Oh, that was just, that's not even, oh man, that's not even that. Shit.
These are wolf-headed spiders. They are pretty wild.
Okay, so that's the straight up damage stuff. Let's see. Actually, so 3. The brutal critical probably doesn't get doubled. So let's see this. Let's just do this. That's 8. That'd be 16. 20, 28, 36, 40 slashing on that critical hit.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Well, as I swing this nice hastily sword, I just chop off his head. Beautifully.
Taro just went Western on us.
I do declare.
I just love just doing killing stuff.
All right.
Okay, Western Frontier.
You know, my voice, he just kind of does weird stuff once in a while.
We know.
Yes. Yes.
So you behead the large, fiendish, wolf-headed spider beast.
It was an ugly looking head, anyways.
Anything else?
No, I think I've. I need to take a breath, man. That was pretty brutal there.
All right. And after that brutal attack,
Spiders.
some sort of figure comes out of the shadows.
The real baddies come in.
Kill it.
and blasts the last one to smithereens
Oh.
with some sort of spell.
Behind you guys.
And that ends the spider attack. The figure approaching is a drow mage looking figure. She is joining the fight, seeing your defeating of the spiders, and joins to assist.
Good timing.
Do we trust?
Strange outfit to be wearing spider bard face in this land. But you folks seem very capable. I've lost my sister. I'm on a mission to retrieve a magical item.
What's your name?
I am called Vave.
Spell?
Fave?
Vaeve. Is that Vave or Vaeve?
Baviv?
Vaviv.
Or Bavev?
Vava boom.
Or
Gesundheit.
Keep it in your pants, Prime Zero.
All the tingly feelings that
I was afraid of that.
it's like, oh, hey, somebody needs a slow spell over here. Slow down.
It's got that yeast.
Hey, you gotta talk to the bard about that. He cast that haste on me. It's all his fault.
But she welcomes your help. Can trade some knowledge about this area if you would maybe listen to her story about her lost twin sister.
Well, we tend to help whoever we run into in the dungeon. So, hey, tell us more. Tell us more.
You kind of hear me mutter under my breath, like, we don't have any time for this.
Right.
She knows things.
She understands what I mean. If you're I think her drow ears would hear you. And even under your breath and behind your spidey mask, she would ask. So I'll share my mission if you could maybe share what your urgency is. My sister went ahead in front, and there's a significant treasure, a family heirloom. Cloak of magical artifact, and we think it's down in the Citadel, and I think she's still down there. And those wolf-headed spiders are all over that area, flooding that area. at times saw a vampire helping lead those wolf-headed spiders in that area. I'm not sure the significance or what a vampire is doing in this land.
What a coincidence. We're looking for a vampire.
And she could describe the character that is KAS the Betrayer, and you guys were not present when KAS took out Tasha and Illustrial, but I would say it is definitely the same type of character there. KAS the Betrayer. That is marching orders and directing the army of the wolf-headed spiders.
Bastard!
Sintite.
Well, that's what he wanted to do. So.
Right. She could point out that I believe the vampire often goes to that cliff readout further past the tower, and she could share that there are two entrances to get to that cave. There's an upper entrance of the cliff that would go down to the cave, and there's a lower entrance on the beach that would go up to the cave.
I would like to know if she has any ulterior motives. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Is there a roll or a saving throw or
Wisdom of 16.
Wisdom saving throw? No. You can read her basic thoughts. The significance of this artifact. She's been here, traveled here to get, and the fact that she has a twin sister is true. She doesn't want to join you in the fight, but would be very grateful if you could at least help her sister if you find her along the way, and send her back up the cliffside here.
What's your sister's name?
Her sister's name is, I believe, Nixa. Let me, yeah, I'm scrolling. Why it's not, I don't know, maybe it was there. Naxa, Naxa.
Oh, okay, at least we know her name. And we have to go that way anyway, correct? So let's go.
And I will kind of signal to the rest of the team well, actually, I can do this verbally in their heads. That she's not deceiving us.
One creature.
Nope, this is a friendly NPC, if you will.
Yes.
Okay.
Missing an identical twin sister. Wants to go back to Neverwinter with a magical item, a magic cloak, a family heirloom. She'll offer you guys more lore about the area, but will not travel with you. She can identify that the other general that is controlling the demons or the spider driders, if you will. The driders, of course, big army of the Queen of the Underdark, Lolth. Lolth has not been seen, but a demon named Camlash has been directing the troops on the tottering tower of the cliff. On the cliffside, there's this tower, and it seems like the base of the Driders and the banner of the women's face on the spider banners, definitely representing Lolth, have some sort of demon general named Camlash operating inside the tower.
So which way would you suggest? Going the upper entrance or lower entrance? Have you been to both of them?
Well, she would say if your intention is to defeat the vampire, probably either would direct would cause him to investigate. If you went after the Drider general, he might come out to finish the job. If you went down to the Citadel, he would probably come down to assist the wolf-headed spiders. But if you could do both, that would definitely draw his attention and could be the most effective.
No splitting up. We've done that before.
Yeah, that's just her suggestion. She's
No, I know.
facing
Did
Did you say split up? Did you say split up? Let's. We could do that.
I mean, if we had the whole
Fred, I'm going with
party,
you.
we had the whole party, maybe we could split into groups of 4, but we don't have everyone.
No.
And before you decide to which direction to get, she would reiterate her wish to help her sister Naxa, and that's probably most of the information she knows.
We'll do what we can. No promises.
All right. Well, you guys can discuss.
Can I? Is there anything worth on?
I know. Can we loot and?
Yeah, is there anything good on this this large spider fiend here that I just took off his head?
Right. I mean, they're beasts. They're demons. They have no weapons. They have no armor. They're shooting acid webs. We're not in salvage rolls here, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to attempt to get to the heart of the acid
yes,
stomach or something, we can make a harvest. We can practice some salvaging, and I'll have to just kind of make something up. But if somebody wants to salvage something to get to the acid, or whatnot,
do they have fangs?
Fangs,
it.
definitely.
Do it.
So I'm going to use
Definitely.
a medicine check to salvage as much as I can.
Okay, go ahead.
That would be a 22.
22 is pretty good. I think you're successful on your attempts to get the fangs and drain venom or acid from the larynx area of this beast. The other ones were minor wolf spiders, nothing special about them. And I would say the big citadel spider is also been harvested already.
Perfect. I put the vial of acid into the bag of holding and the fangs. Do they have anything on them? Like the acid
No.
coming from things or no?
No, they don't. I mean, they were salvaging just blood and guts and stuff. You know, I don't know. They were probably eating the giant spider.
Okie dokie.
There's no treasure on them. There's no weapons on them.
Well, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that the fangs, if they had venom on them themselves, so if somebody wanted to use it as a weapon at some point in time, that type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're spider bodies. I don't know what to say.
It's okay. We can move on.
I'm gonna go ahead and use some healing potions real quick as we're walking to the next thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 3.
And I'm gonna come down to the ground, go up to Suka. I'm gonna just grab her ears and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
To heal her for 24, which puts her back up to.
I could use some healing if anybody wants to oblige.
No.
But
I'm going to, actually.
You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
That's
Brutally honest there.
5, 14, 15, 16, 17 healing points back to you and 4 temporary. As I use a bomber center corpse. I was working on it.
thank you.
All right.
Oh, son of a.
Would this be considered a short rest?
no, we haven't done any rest
No.
yet.
It could if you want to mechanically instate that.
Just because I have a feature called Song of Rest, where during a short rest, you can roll a d12 and gain that much healing back.
Do you
Well,
guys?
that's information we could have used.
I got so many.
But we'll put it in our noggin. We'll
Well, I mean,
Can we go to the grove?
are you at 130 out of 219?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
He could use a lot more.
exactly. And Anon, are you good now?
I'm within like 7 points of full.
You're fine.
I mean, I had the temporary. I'm like, if you count my temporary, I'm within 3 points of full. So.
Yeah. Does anybody need a short rest for spell's sake or anything else?
Yeah, I didn't use very many. I'm okay.
I can't regain spell slot with the short rest, so it doesn't matter to me. I think we're good then, yes? We keep going?
You-
Marching on.
Say the killing stuff without.
I kill stuff for fun. Just for the heck of it.
All right. So now we need to decide if we're going up or down.
Oh.
Because we're not splitting up.
Flip a
I'm
coin.
not gonna do the up down.
You're
like
sure
in-
about that?
Well, we could.
Well, I'm going with the bard if that's the case.
We are the Chaos Crew. We split up the party just for fun.
I'm not going where Nikki goes.
Didn't we learn our lesson?
Yeah, we're not splitting as a party. Just kidding.
It doesn't matter to me which way we go.
Which one are we closer to? Which one do we not have to fall down to get to?
So the tower is teetering on the edge of the cliffside, probably uphill half a mile. And then the down to the beach is probably 300 feet of a cliffside drop. But I would say in another half mile, because the citadel is like nearly directly under the tower.
Sounds like we need to go up.
It's better than falling 300 feet.
Yeah, that's where some of that damage I have came from.
Oh,
Falling
I know.
last time.
I thought
So as you guys start to focus on the tower and decide which direction you're going to go, Dave would wish you good luck and
stay safe.
and just kind of back off into the distance.
Moonwalk away.
Homer Simpson into the
Yeah.
heavens.
Oh,
So you guys are going towards the tower?
Yeah, let's go up.
Yeah.
All right.
To the tower.
Oh man, I gotta take a picture of this thing now.
To the tower, Rapunzel, Rapunzel.
Let down your weave.
Your what?
I was quoting Airplane.
I was quoting something. I don't remember what it was.
30.
hey there. Is there an official date for the slopes tour next year yet, or not?
Nope. TBD.
TB. Okay.
What do you mean TBD?
To be
Do
determined.
you know when it's gonna be? Because I'm trying to find a new
Calendar.
place. So
We have a calendar. Probably. Well, okay. First of all, when's Easter next year?
between February and April. That's what I can tell you.
Wow, that's a big window.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
Sorry, I can't tell you anymore because I'm trying to see if I can find a different place.
Yeah. Is the place next door going to be ready? Of course, we don't
In
know.
theory, but that's not guaranteed, so I'm not sure yet.
I'm sorry. What was their
Did
way?
you talk to Crystal?
Crystal Star?
Yeah, she mentioned to me that she knows some places in Denver that she has friends with or something that might be able to help you out with a spot.
I will talk to her then.
Yeah.
So just FYI.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jesse, you'll be so proud of me. Look, we built a train.
Hey, it's a trolley.
Where's the party?
It's got train wheels. It's a train.
I was like, where's the train?
It's not clear.
It's train wheels. It's a train.
Look at that. That's awesome.
It needs to be clear.
But yeah. I'll talk to her and see.
I have a tower. I keep reusing this tower. I made it like years ago for the D&D, and it is useful again.
Nice.
Great tower.
It has spider web.
Oh, I remember that tower.
Yeah.
Spider web, spider web.
There are like as you guys approach, webs holding this thing down as it teeters on the brink of falling off the cliffside.
Wow. Could that be problematic?
Well,
Lately.
Don't let necrotic damage rush at it then.
Too bad he's not here right now.
Maybe we should break those webs.
Just send it crashing down. We're good.
Got it.
If
Sorry.
you did, it would probably crash into the Citadel.
Maybe that's a good thing.
2 birds.
I draw some attention.
Except there's the only
So we
thing is
kill a few innocents with lots of monsters. Big
exactly. We don't save the sister. That's a chaotic thing.
200-foot tall hurricane tower juts from the top of the cliff like a broken finger, threatening to fall over the edge of a 400-foot tall cliff. Thick spider webs woven at its base keep it anchored to the cliff. The structure made of stone. As you approach, you would see these driders, not the wolf-headed spiders, but driders, and they still have a half-human body on them, but instead of a wolf face. And then giant spiders are in the area, but they're all kind of preoccupied with the surrounding fight, this war. And again, we're in this winds of pandemonium where it's very inaudible outside the tower. And you hear the chittering noises of millions of echoing vermin in the area. What do you guys want to do?
Wear headphones.
approach carefully.
That too.
All right. Approaching carefully. You definitely can do that. We'll skip a random encounter and describe the tower location. There's like a vestibule inside, a very wide room. The ceiling is 15 feet high. The walls share with the tower, have pulled away as though the tower were eager to slide over the edge of the cliff. There is a 15-foot ladder that leads up to the tower's entrance from this vestibule. There are 4 enormous cables of webbing, 2 on each side of the entrance, that keep the tower anchored in place. On the west side of this room, webs extend over a wooden altar with a misshapen candelabras all over it, and tiny spiders scuttling over the altar. There is a drow man and a wood elf woman standing near it, and 4 bloated driders lounging around this room.
Oh boy.
I don't like it.
Sounds like a party.
Sounds like chaos.
Looks like we'll fit in just fine.
Sounds like our crew from an alternate dimension.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Look what Jesse made.
Because Jesse's awesome.
Having too much fun with all that lavender.
No. And the spider webs.
So Larry, Nan.
I'm back. Well, I'm back on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, the inside this next chamber is 15. It's only 15 feet high. You guys would have been walking probably together. Approaching this room from the north, there's the altar to the west with spiders and the candelabras and the drow characters. Well, one's a wood elf, I guess, but and then there's like these lounging riders over here. They're like resting, recuperating from the war outside, and kind of taking refuge as the chaotic winds kind of shelter you as you see within inside this area.
Didn't we bottle up some cloud?
Perhaps.
I thought we did.
Let's see.
You guys want to take a 5-minute bio break /
Yes.
strategize?
Yes.
I'll take a 5-minute or a couple minutes, so you'll have a little bit of privacy, but I'm not going to mute or anything. So
No, you should totally
nothing
mute.
crazy here, but as described, and we can come back and answer some questions if you want before we proceed.
I feel like this is a talk our way out of it moment ish.
Maybe.
If they see us, can we
I
avoid
can-
it?
What's that, Nikki?
Sorry. Can they see us? Can we avoid it?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, we have to go in here. Just oddly enough, I can manipulate flame. It's an ability I have never really used.
Right. I can produce flame.
We could fool with those candelabras.
Yeah. If only one of us had passed without a trace, but I don't have it.
Anybody,
That would have been
seriously, we haven't used that. Those are lower. We're level 19. We don't need that shit.
anybody got invisibility where they can kind of in there sneak in and
I do.
That would be our ranger who can scout.
I forgot about my scouting. I can scout. Oh yeah, that was like 15 levels ago. Maybe I could go in and listen.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. You could.
That's not a bad idea. Because I'm sure they're in tune to kind of what's going on. They're breaking from the battle. So it kind of says to me they're like important people, especially because they're bloated. All the bloated people, they're always, in power. Have you seen Dune?
Time for caramel cheese overload.
Ooh, yum yum.
Oh man.
Oh, Reed's not even there.
I know. We didn't give it to me.
My mouth right
Those are so tasty though.
now. Mm-hmm. It's like I can speak with plants and animals, but there's like none of that here to find out what's going on.
I haven't given you a ranger mission.
This is, and you really haven't, like in whole, like 19 levels. Whatever. Haven't noticed though. Okay.
Yeah.
I can release a large spider. Or I can turn into one. Either way.
I could conjure all the spiders in the world if I want to.
Yeah, same. But I can also turn into one.
You could.
I still need moments, minutes to prep here.
That's fine. I need some cheese or something.
Where are we at?
So there's 2 people at the altar and 4 spiders.
Yes.
Here's that jar of maple syrup. Just imagine how much of a mess this would have made if he was spilled this in his Lego.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Sucked.
I cracked this open, Reed.
Uh-oh. Here you go. Should I, you know.
Those are also delicious.
Lucky Badger.
These are good. Well, they had the Christie did like the Oreo one time at Target about 4 years ago, and those were great. I mean, this I could eat in no time, so you be careful. But I might take this and make some maple flavored fudge.
Oh, yum.
Actually, I want to go to the other place we get popcorn and get they have like the blend mixes. I want to get the blueberry and the banana and make some blueberry banana fudge.
Interesting.
I don't know how much.
That's 3 weird flavor combinations right there.
I'm like, I like the blueberry part and the fudge part, not the banana. I like
Blueberry-
banana,
how about-
but it's
how
not
about-
candy banana.
How about blueberry banana maple fudge? There you go.
Is it banana candy?
No, it's just blends. It's just they use the flavoring, so it's the flavoring they use for popcorn and stuff. But they say they just sell it. You know, you could use it for whatever. It says on there for making cakes, fudge, whatever. So it's just a blend. They just when I go in to load my truck, when I pick up popcorn, they just have a shelf with all the different flavors. You know, birthday cake, grape, lemon, orange, banana, blueberry. I'm just kind of like blueberries, so I kind of, you know. One of those things where
Sounds too sugary.
Yeah. I think go with blueberry and fudge and maple. That would be much better than the banana in there too. Just personally. But it sounds
signature
delicious.
blend. There we go.
Or raspberry, blueberry.
Each 1 pound 4 ounce jar will do approximately 15 batches.
Always sounds like your prom night, man.
Blended.
Always.
What doesn't sound like your prom night? That's all I want to know.
Oh, I don't even have that flavor in there.
I reached out to Crystal, so we're talking right now. Thank you, Eric. I reached out to Crystal. Thank you. I'm talking to her right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking with her on the last day when she was doing some interviews and whatnot, and we were just chit chatting and whatnot. And then she was just commenting on how much fun it was and this and that, but she was thinking that you could probably find something cheaper and she said she has some contacts. So I figured she had talked to you, but I'm glad I mentioned something.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time to talk to her. I talked to her briefly when she got in, and that was it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yep. But you did awesome, and now I've already reached out to her.
That's all right.
With a cooker mixer. What's a cooker mixer?
Do what we can.
Yes. Oh, I also still need to schedule our escape room. We need to figure out what day we're doing that. So I'll send out an email to everybody that's going to go, and we'll figure it out. Probably Thursday, I'm assuming.
Okay.
That'd be good.
Hello, Chef T.
Hey, Chef. What's up?
Will you be at Rec World?
I hope so.
I don't remember if he said he was going or not.
He goes a lot of times.
He does, yeah. But I don't think Macro's going either this year.
Macro said he can't go.
I know.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
He said next year though.
Panda be there if anybody needs maple cookies, you know.
We love Panda.
Yes. You can get maple cookies at Trader Joe's too.
Well, they have them here. They have them. They have like I think the brand is Tear, but it's not as good. These are actually pretty good.
It's not
No, I agree.
Canadian maple.
No, it's
Huh?
not Canadian maple.
Yeah, it's not this stuff.
You'll be there! Yay! Awesome, possum.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool. Chef T.
Chicago, bang bang.
Annabelle gave me honey. That was really yummy from Canada.
I think I left the ketchup chips out in storage, but he had that. He had the like supposedly the KD, something like better mac and cheese than what we sell, I guess.
Mhm.
It's a little bit different up there. I don't know. So. Too much stuff is what he gave me. Too much stuff. Guess I'll have to bring some Lego with me when I go back. Something that'll fit in his suitcase.
Yes. What is that? Eric, are you listening to something?
No, that's not me. What's not me?
Because it's echoing. Panda!
I had zero background things happening other than my cat might meow.
There?
Drug
Like-
program from the
Sounds like a drug program. You
No,
always have interesting things to say.
cookies. I think it's the name.
Oh, the maple cookies. Okay.
I've had them. They're not very good. They're not as good. Yeah.
All right. Fresh beer and some caramel
Seriously,
corn.
V,
Caramel corn. Oh, he's gonna have sticky fingers.
Super annoying.
Make sure you get that. Make sure you stick it to the one. So the one or the
Yeah,
opposite side of the one.
one-handed.
And make sure it's like sticky on the 20, so it lands on the 20 all the time. Rolls you, so you roll.
Oh,
critical
rolling
one.
dice with my left hand today. The rest of
Yeah, that's right, Z. That co-host for Mark's co-host, man, he's terrible.
super
It's like what?
100%.
trolling.
Yeah,
Mean.
he'd be so much better if he was actually, really good with IT stuff.
Yeah. He's like, why are you smiling? Because I know something that you do not know.
Have you seen the lightsaber version of their fight? It's so awesome.
Huh?
They do a lightsaber fight of their fight with Inigo Montoya and
I am, yeah.
Oh,
I'm not left
especially
I was like, Mark and Ben? What?
no,
That would be fun.
that makes no sense, but fun.
Yes,
Like,
do that. Do that on YouTube.
all right, how do we like our plan?
Be a scout. Go.
Okay, go.
Okay, go.
Okay, go.
All right,
Puntos Fuego.
let me go
doing
to
a-
my stupid long list of stuff I can do.
Review froze.
Action
Yeah, I
bonus.
was getting ready to
action.
Leroy Jenkins. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah.
No.
Where is it?
Leroy.
More dots.
Dots. More dots.
You don't want me to Leroy Jenkins? Okay.
Okay, stop dots.
Leroy.
This Tudor corner is pretty cool.
Oh, very cool. It is so pretty. Who's gonna get Transylvania?
Oh, that looks awesome. All those figures too.
Oh, I think I need money.
I know, $350. Dang. On my kid's birthday too. It comes out on my kid.
Happy
Well,
birthday,
Sorry.
child. It's
Sorry, kids. I hope you guys like Transylvania.
is it launched during Chicago or right after? I think.
It's gonna be right before.
It's
There's,
not
I mean,
the
you're gonna pre-order right before. It's like
Pre-order. Okay.
Yeah, pre-order right
same.
before.
We'll get to see it probably at Brick World, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a.
Not rubbing it in.
I'm sorry.
Well, how about we'll do some live, streaming with you.
Okay.
There we go.
It's not the same. Not even close. Because who's going to stream like
Oh,
at
wow.
4 in the morning when I'm,
You could just magically show up.
We'll do a Kickstarter.
Crowdfund.
Just like whatever. Yeah, that. Like Buckshop used to do.
Oh yeah, the
Oh goodness gracious.
GoFundMe. The GoFundMe.
On
my
Shut up, Steve. You know what?
We told you multiple times.
Suck it, Trebek. How are you not invited? Everyone is invited.
There wouldn't have been any room for your spaceships, but you could have come. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, if
hung
you
a
registered it,
The space area was like
it
5
was
tables.
full.
Yeah. We
But
could
it
we
means
could have
you
hung
were
his spaceships from the
registered
ceiling.
before.
Yeah, you couldn't come because it was very castle centric. If you're not invited, if you don't like castles.
Yep. Your
Which, by
invitation
the way,
is like that. Your
good-
invitation is
good
like a
job,
white
us.
face.
We got a trophy.
We did. Yay,
We did.
best collab. For Denmark. Not just Larry and I.
All right. How do you guys want to do this?
Larry is scouting.
I'm
Larry is
gonna go invisible, and I'm gonna sneak into the room,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna listen and observe and hear what the heck we're walking into.
Yeah. They're praying at the altar. They're just kind of mumbling some prayers. There's no ritual going on. There is just some resting. Like I said, they're resting. And then yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. There's a ladder to the tower area. This is like the vestibule outside the tower.
So is a ladder in this room then?
Yeah, across the room.
Oh, okay.
There's probably like a drider right there.
At the ladder.
At the ladder, yeah.
How many
Mike.
feet away is it?
Just gotta get some Lego out.
So there's nothing I can glean from what they're praying about or what they're doing.
Give me a roll for religion.
Okay, why not? 15.
Do you speak Drow?
I do speak no drow.
Can you relay it back to me?
I can, because I can telepathically talk to you.
But you won't be able to respond back to him. That's the only issue.
No, I can just give you information telepathically.
Yep.
I mean, you can scope out the room, listen to their mumblings, stay hidden. I don't really have any new information to share with you.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Yeah, where's Troy?
There's nothing secretive about what's going on. They're literally in the middle of a war. This is their headquarters, if you will. Their retreat spot, and that's all I got for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'll go back outside the room, and I'm gonna relay to my party what's going on.
So, Larry,
Yeah.
do you think we can get by that spider to the ladder? Like if we were all to invis up or something? Can we get by them without encountering them to get to the next area? Like the ladder's the next place we got to go, basically, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless we can teleport or invisibly get past them, maybe we should just set the whole room on fire. Just kill them all. I don't know. This is what we got to work with, folks.
And we don't see a sister drow person around.
No.
Negative.
Nothing. Okay. Well, at least we're not going to kill her if we set everything on fire. So that works.
She would thinking back to that. You're pretty sure that Vave was indicating that the Citadel area below was where her sister went.
The Citadel below the precariously balanced tower.
Yes. The tower that I've mentioned several times is teetering on the edge of a cliffside.
Yeah, so we all get it. We don't want this tower to fall.
We don't want it to fall, and we don't want to be in there long.
It's so tempting because, chaos.
Yeah.
Well, as long as we get her out, then I don't care.
Right.
I can cast invisibility on us if you want. We can go last for. Let's see here.
For all of us?
I mean, if you can
Yeah,
do it.
I can. I can use my staff of the Magi to cast invisibility on everybody.
Let's do it. Let's just sneaky attack past all these guys.
It's a touch action, lasts for an hour.
Oh.
A creature you touch has invisible condition until spell ends. Spell ends immediately after target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell.
Okay. So, the only thing is going to be getting past that one.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if we're gonna have to if it's useless to invisible up because we're gonna bump into that spider like he's in our way.
Be very careful.
I mean, I can only teleport one person.
Be quiet.
That or maybe send Suka out ahead and just see if Suka makes it across the room. I don't know.
Suka can
Why are you
blink.
sacrificing my dog?
She can blink.
This is mean.
Better you than me.
Why don't we just walk in and just nonchalantly walk across the room and
maybe they're all sleeping. Like they're
all praying anyways. They might not even know.
And the other four are in Turkey,
All right, so
getting food coma.
Just grab some webs and we'll make ourselves some web robes and we'll just walk.
What I gleaned from this room is that they're all kind of in this meditative chanting state. If we can make ourselves invisible, we can probably just cruise across this room. They won't even notice us.
All right, let's go. I'm tired of standing and talking. We need to do.
We need to go. Yeah.
On your marks.
I didn't know. Am I using invisibility because I got to cast charges off my staff?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
All right. So we doing this?
Yep.
All right. So you guys are all invisible and are going to stealth across the room.
I thought I was going to say, all right, let's roll initiative.
Sure.
Stop it, Steve. Don't.
Why not? Don't give him my gift. No
we might
idea.
have to roll for stealth, though.
Yes.
If we're all invisible.
What about Suka? You guys got enough for everybody invisible?
I technically could. Do you want me to do Suga?
Well, actually, Suka can teleport, so maybe Suka will just bloop across the room.
But how far is the room?
48 feet. Should be 48 feet.
Yeah.
I could just do my own teleport.
But then it's 15 feet up a ladder and then into God knows what in the next room.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's please get to God knows what.
So we'll stealth. Suka stays there, and then we can
I am
call her to teleport after we know what's going on.
Wait, so Eric, can you get all of us to be invisible?
I have enough charges to cast it on Suka too.
Okay, do it. Do it. Let's do it. Everybody.
that
I just got to use another charge. I see a no.
Let's do it because she's only got 40 feet of teleportation.
All right, then I'm using one more charge. Then. Okay.
All right, you guys are invisible. Let's have stealth rolls to Scooby-Doo across the room.
Love it. Here we go.
I don't wanna.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
5.
Seriously, Spider-Man?
I know.
23.
Nice.
14.
11.
Nice. Nikki, what?
11.
Okay. I want to say the 2 20s are going to just barely catch Steve as he like kicks a stone towards the altar. You guys are like, actually give me so both of you guys that rolled the 20s, give me like an athletics roll to catch the stone before it makes a sound.
Please.
Really?
Some sort of dexterity thing or
Okay, my dexterity is impressive. My athletics is shit.
should be well.
My dexterity, my acrobatics, and my athletics are both plus 11, and I rolled a 2, so I got a 13.
You did well.
You guys are killing me.
I want to roll. May I please roll for dexterity?
Yeah, I mean, how do you want to do this?
I'm going to do a 23 dexterity.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Did I do that?
Yeah. So you like block. It almost like disturbs the altar,
Almost.
right?
Almost. They just feel a breeze, and they're like,
Yeah. And you guys can proceed up the ladder and see what's in the next room.
So
We made it to God knows what.
Yeah.
Yes.
The room I didn't.
Yay, God knows what.
So this would be the tower base. You are now, past the vestibule into the tilting tower's interior. It is hollow. Broken beams that show the upper floors that existed long ago are broken down. There are webs that cover the tower's walls, and there are 2 anchor points in the southwest and northeast corner of this room, anchoring the tower down. There is a monstrous demon moving scraps of cloth atop a table made of crumbling stone. The demon is covered with countless tiny crawling spiders that appear and disappear at random.
I got a bad feeling about this.
WTF. Light this guy on fire.
I think these spiders they're resistant to fire. So stop trying to light everything on fire. I'm just saying, don't do it. Use something else.
Where is our paladin? We need radiant energy.
Yeah.
Somebody call Troy quickly.
Is it a shapeshifter?
For our stealthy rogue with her web, she'll just web them all up.
Seriously.
They won't
What
build.
was
She said she was on deck. She said she was sitting on deck.
Top
I
of
haven't seen her though.
moving scraps of cloth atop a table made of crumbling stone. Okay.
That's odd.
Well, let's just say this is the table. And this creepy guy is over there. And you guys see what could only be the general of the Spider Queen's army, Hamlash.
Yeah, they weren't that bad.
Guys, I got 400 hit points.
You guys,
I mean, he's pretty tough.
you guys are definitely aware that this is the headquarters of the Spider Drider army, and the general is in this room.
Generals don't fight, so he's okay.
Camlash.
Can I tell if he's a shape changer?
Give me a perception roll.
Okie dokie. Oh no, I failed. Definitely don't know.
No. Yeah. For all you know, is this something's definitely weird about the spiders that are magically appearing and disappearing around his character, but this is a huge fiend, a demon, chaotic evil. It wields a flaming whip and a lightning blade.
Yikes.
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
we're still
not-
invisible.
You are still invisible. What would you like to do?
Is there an exit, like another area to go?
No, yeah, this is like it's a ruined tower. You're inside the tower now. The tower is crumbling. Webs are holding it together, and there's no upper levels because they've all crashed down.
So it's either turn around or fight this guy, or basically, right?
Oh, we were told if we have him, KAS will show up. Do we really? Well, and he might help us against KAS. So we might be able to talk to him.
Oh boy! Wow, you're going out on a limb here.
Never.
He's adorable.
Oh, yeah. Look at
This is a
him.
minifig.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He looks good. He looks friendly.
Yeah. Yes, but
Okay.
the lady said that
Lexi,
no.
Jesse, that's the stuff of Lego Nightmare. That was great. Well done.
Yeah, I
Chima.
just found those spider heads.
Chima baby.
Yeah. It's a Chima head, and it's the alligator body or something with wings.
Vivek said that. So KAS is trying to take over the Drider, the wolf spider, but this is a general for the queen of the wolf spiders, and probably doesn't like KAS. So therefore, we need to get him on our side somehow. There's my strategy of some sort.
By defeating him in battle.
I don't
Speak his name. That way he might catch him off guard. You know, since she told us his name, right? Isn't it Ken Lash or whatever? Ken
Lash.
I think our Bard has the most charisma.
Yeah, just kind of walk in and say we've heard your
Push to the front of the back.
general.
Like,
You
your
have
hands off me.
persuasion here.
How are your talking skills there, Spider Bard?
They're a little better than my stealth skills.
You can either intimidate or persuade. Do it.
Oh boy. So this is the plan. We're gonna try talking to this guy, huh?
Might as well.
All right.
I'll be right behind you.
What could
I'm preparing some spells.
Where do you guys want
What
to
could,
be?
what could
I'm right
possibly
behind
go wrong?
Spidey.
Put me right behind Spidey. That way I can jump if anything goes wrong.
What do you want me to say to this
Put me
guy?
at the top of the ladder, Jesse.
Well, you're in the way.
Well, we're off to the side, and
You guys, any of you guys with
With my dog.
ranged weapons?
I want to
spread
be on
out.
the other side of the ladder.
I'll say, Larry, that because this is a tower that's no ceiling.
Are you going to levitate?
Yeah.
I like levitation. Good suggestion. I'll do that.
Yeah. And where you're truly not in
Remember,
any
he doesn't
way-
like killing you. It's just a perk.
It's true. I'll be on the other side of the ladder.
So I'm trying to persuade this guy to join our cause.
Yeah.
Man,
You
Yeah.
can do that.
Suka.
No,
Put him below me. Put
get
Suka
out
below
my
me.
flashcards.
I guess probably spread all of us out.
I want to
Spread
be
all-
on the other side of the ladder.
Wanna
Not
stay on
behind
that? You're probably
Larry.
flying too.
And Nay, and you probably are levitating too, flying.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
Just get that out of the way.
So the chaos crew is going to try diplomacy. All right.
Yeah.
Didn't sound very chaotic to me, except in its own vein, maybe chaotic. I don't know.
It's slightly chaotic.
When you're trying to do diplomacy to a spider-headed weirdo, I think it's pretty chaotic.
Yes, but if you say his name, he'll be like, "How do they know my name already?"
Mitzelplay.
Nice. I love
Rumpel
it.
Stillskin.
Good reference. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm right behind you, Bart. Right behind you, Spidey.
Back up a little bit, buddy. All right. A little too
Just so you
close.
Hey, I don't
Stop
stink
it.
that bad.
Just don't stop suddenly, Spidey. All right.
All right,
Yeah, you
Spidey.
need to back up for sure.
Spidey, you need to take Nikki's lead on this
Good
and,
luck.
All right.
and talk some sense.
So with
Sing a
a-
song. Sing a
with
song.
thousands of demon spiders with wolf heads fighting thousands of spider driders down the cliffside, you approach the general of the drider
I know.
army, the cohort of Lolth, queen of the spiders
It's not gonna.
and the Underdark, in this
Hellhole.
ruin of a temple.
Hellhole.
Ruin of a tower, webbed, barely hanging onto the cliffside. What would you like to do?
I'd like to run, but
Can I buy a vowel?
Phone a friend. Phone a friend.
You don't have any
You
money.
can
You
also
got to
mention he who should not be named as well.
so I'm gonna stay invisible,
Okay,
and I'm going to start talking in the general's direction.
sure.
In her
General direction.
I would say a lot of the spider
my
creatures
fuck in
and
your
drow are
generation.
mostly female.
So you picked the right bard. That's what you're saying.
Oh,
I'm just
hello.
saying,
Hello.
Oh,
half
Or
the
the
time
one
I'm looking at art that you guys can't see.
So I'm gonna be impregnated by a bunch of spiders. Is what
But
you're
this
saying?
she's not spider. She's got the spider head and then wings, and just like the minifig, right? But she doesn't have the spider body.
It's the old mermaid question. All right. Anyway. So I'm just gonna start talking invisible to her. I don't really know what I'm gonna say. I don't really know. Like, just what should I say, Nikki? You seem to know what's going on, and I'm gonna basically try to persuade her to join our cause. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what words I'm going to say, but I'll say something persuading.
Come up with a limerick.
Something to do with
Anything.
Cause is our enemy.
Try to think of a lyric.
It's a female.
Yeah, she would laugh like, "Come out of the shadows. Who is there?"
All right. So I'm gonna do a spin, and as I'm spinning, my cloak is gonna uninvisible me, and I'm gonna go, ta-da!
Isn't he so sexy?
And as I was spinning, I was unbuttoning a couple more of my buttons on my plume.
There you go.
Show some more of my spider chest.
Your spider chest hair.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
All right. Well, let's have a roll, I guess.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what the DC of what she's gonna react is gonna be anyway, but
20.
let's have a roll to see your performance, your persuasion. You want to roll for both. You want to. She's not really giving in to the persuasion to an invisible. Let's take it in order. So give me a performance roll. How well of a flair does this act out?
29.
Nice.
And now you want a persuasion?
And now you're still talking her down. Yeah, give me a roll.
33.
Nice.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
Wow, she's just sweating profusely.
Yes.
She's very enamored by the spider.
Mesmerized.
I've never felt this before.
I think you're going to have to elaborate on what you're asking. I'm in the heat of battle here against forces you can't comprehend.
That's why we need to come together.
You want to help?
Yeah. I help you, you help me.
Let her know that we have a usurper in our midst. We have a vampire that we are trying to track.
And he's trying to control your wolf spiders.
So I say that, and then I say,
who's plotting against you?
So I say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, do that.
Thing goes. Yeah, just say that.
Okay. I'm gonna allow this. I hate it, but the only reason this is going to work without battle is because Camlash, the general for the Spider Queen, is on VECNA's side.
Oh shit!
And you guys have a link to VECNA.
Oh, duh.
Hot damn.
So
exciting.
We learned something new.
The drama.
That actually is going to that is actually going to be acting in your favor. So like as this plays out in my head, because I have not prepared any of this, it's like how, why, and it's like because you are hunting down the vampire, the enemy of your enemy. She would probably say, some sort of commitment to VECNA's cause is above all in this war. And I don't know if she has any senses. Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight check on you.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on you.
Do we have anything we can help him
Can I use luck? Can I use my
Yes.
luck ability?
Yes, you can.
So
Do
you have
it.
to roll. You have to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Love it. You picked the right spider bard.
I rolled a
Yeah.
2 and a 5.
I wouldn't have needed it, but
Wow.
So this is definitely going in your guys' favor. You have befriended Camlash.
Holy
giggity.
fuck. I mean,
Oops.
yay for us.
We're not here.
I like it a lot because I will be talking about. I will remember this for several reasons.
I have a
This
backup.
will live in infamy
Yes, it will.
in the Chaos Crew.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, first of all, we
also
threw a red
have-
herring at Jesse, so
We also have another person on our other side, so it'll work out.
So her plan, of course, is to just destroy all the wolf spiders and KAS. She would identify that indeed the vampire that is loose is KAS the Betrayer, and give more lore to you guys about what's down in the Citadel. What has been for centuries of time, eons possibly, is the imprisonment of Miska, head of the wolf headed spider clan, is has been locked away eons. And if you didn't hear it from Illustrial and Tasha, they used the rod of 7 parts to lock Miska away.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And for some godforsaken reason, somebody has reconstructed the rod of 7 parts and brought it
Whoops.
back to this land.
That was the cast crew. Sorry about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nope, I
We're
wasn't
not
there.
here. It's only the spider bard. We're not here.
I was
So-
on another adventuring party.
I will she will send her Drider warriors down to accompany you to infiltrate the Citadel and retrieve the rod of 7 parts before Miska makes her full escape or from an imprisoned portal dimension. Because if Miska was out, we would all know it, and the war would probably be over. Do you agree to these terms?
yes.
Pretty sure, yep. Mhm.
And I wink in all of her eyes.
Right.
Let me think about it.
And she'll crack her whip
Yeah,
up in the
baby.
air.
Oh.
And
Open a portal. Make it
summons the Driders that will accompany you. And 3 of them come.
Hope they're the most ferocious ones.
As you guys how else do you want to do this? You're still invisible, or do you let the Chaos Crew presence be known?
I think I
Yeah.
would let our presence be known.
I mean,
Yeah, I think at this point I say, well, I'll say something like, and by the way, I've got more help. And then
boom. Even more impressive.
Hi.
Here's my crew, the Chaos crew. Somehow made it through Pandemonium to get to this point and befriend Camlash, general to Lol. Befriended of VECNA himself as you guys go on this new mission to the Citadel, and we're gonna cliffhanger this thing tonight.
Holy shit!
Dun, dun,
Cliffhanger.
dun.
No,
The general's not going to go with you, but these three Driders will accompany you to get you down to the Citadel to finish this mission and help this side of the war.
Where is Law?
Cliffhanger.
He's like,
This is why we're called the Chaos Crew.
she's God tier. She's like,
Okay.
she sent a general to do this war, and this war is big time, but it is happening on another plane.
Do we have the ability to take a longer rest now, or
I mean, let's go. Yeah.
Really?
I was saying, since we're kind of like gearing up to go do battle, and we've made friends, and maybe
Let's
have some kind of weird spider
Yeah,
ale or something.
chill out in the grove.
We're gonna feast. Let the
I would
Driders
say,
eat the
I would
feast.
say, I would say, actually, no. Time is of essence. At any
right.
moment, Miska could come out of that portal. It's now or never.
I'll take,
All right.
It's now or never.
I want
Afterwards,
to take
we'll
the
take a
rest
long
of my
rest.
healing potions as we walk.
I'd say short rest at the most.
Grove rest? We
Short
rest in the
rest.
Grove?
Short rest then?
That's 4 hours.
Do we want to take a short rest then, or what?
You didn't before, so I don't know why you would do
Yeah, I
it.
know. I'm just asking.
someone's
I'm gonna take some healing potions
I don't know
as
who's
I'm walking.
mic is
someone's mic is going crazy.
going out.
Is it mine?
Well, we're done tonight.
I'm gonna
You
drink.
guys can think about the next location, and I can think about building it. Since you did not crash the tower into it, that changes my whole. This is
See,
what they'll
that's
probably
how much
do.
faith he has in us.
This is what they'll probably.
He figured
Nope,
we were
he
going to
didn't
ruin
do that.
everything.
He
Not
didn't
yet.
do that.
And all hail Nikki for the great idea.
And
Yeah,
Steve for the good rolls.
Yeah.
I did
no.
I did the invisibility though.
And
And
everybody
Ian.
contributed, I would say, to that.
And Marie
and,
for his scouting. So yeah.
And this
We
is
get
why
some
I love this
inspiration.
game.
All right. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I don't have anything more to say. Let's call it
the
a
GM speechless.
stream. We're at 3 hours. I can chill out. I got a big day tomorrow, and we're back. Critical Bricks is back. Although you'll have to think about it an extra week because I'm going to play in person with Michael and Matt next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Well, then the week after though, I'll be done with school, so I'll
All
be on
right.
vacation. So
Just the other week.
So look for us in 2 weeks' time to come back here. This crazy map. Oof. See, that's why I'm glad I don't build.
Hopefully in
Like,
2 weeks
I
it won't
spent
be
some time like prepping this and creating these wolf-headed spider driders and stuff. And,
I used all my healing potions. I am
and
out.
Camlash,
Don't worry, Jesse.
325 hit points of her.
Wowzers.
How many?
Challenge rating 22.
So let me ask you this: if we would have had to fight her, would we have had the same outcome at the end? Like, would we still have joined forces then, or?
I mean, you still might have to fight her, but for now you have allies. Assuming you move forward with your plan to, I mean, it makes sense to take out the wolf-headed spider clan, friends of KAS, stop Miska from coming out of the portal, and then make some sort of turn towards VECNA.
But it's interesting.
Or
that
for
one
now,
group
you're
is
on
the-
VECNA's side.
No backstabbing yet.
I mean, I put that together. I'm like, that's a little crazy. We're fighting with VECNA now.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be. But yes, we are at the moment.
We'll have to flip that switch when we get to it. But
For now.
still,
Yeah.
how did that happen? Wow.
How did that happen? Welcome to Eve of Ruin. It's the eve of
Chaos crew.
ruin of the Chaos crew. They have just
Dun,
joined
dun,
VECNA.
dun.
This is like the second time we've really thrown Jesse for a big loop. The first time on the chessboard, I think it just ticked him off. But this time,
Yeah, that I
I
didn't
think
know. what
he's
to do.
like, okay, well played.
I can't walk across the room, but I can talk whoever into whatever.
Hey, that
Bard.
chessboard cost us a character. Remember?
I gotta let the bard be a bard, you know?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You didn't pull a Chris Pine and glitch out. If you would have rolled low, it would have been a glitch out. And yeah, I kind of like it now that I'm thinking of it. You know, I never know what to do. Man, who
I
knows?
kind of picture my bard as like a Chris Pine slash Ryan Reynolds, like that kind of just like super cocky.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Not
guys
Tobey
dispatched,
Maguire, an actual spider bard.
you dispatched all those guys before. I'm like, why would they not just go in like with them, like sleeping basically and praying? Why would you not just go in and fireball that thing? But
That's what I thought was going to happen.
here we are. I like it. I had to put the ladder in, so I wasn't even ready for that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Good job,
Basically-
Chaos Crew. Chaos
Basically,
Crew's back.
we jumped through like 3 hours of playing without playing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just avoided a whole
Yep.
at least an hour of combat.
You get to go to bed early. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll
Dang, think of all that experience points we missed out on.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
worth
We
41,000.
get puzzle experience.
This guy's worth, this girl or whatever is worth 41,000 experience points alone.
Jeez.
And how many hit points?
At our level, that's kind of nothing.
Yeah. Well, we're just leveling at milestones anyway, so it makes sense to just try to get through the story. And yeah, awesome. Good job. We'll end the stream and see the thanks to the chat for tuning in. We're back. See you in 2 weeks.
Hi, Johnny G. Bye, guys.
It's gonna play a video, maybe.